And now for a Next News special report.
Tonight we're serving up a political buffet that's just lost its biggest dish. Christie, a once hearty contender in the GOP spread, has cleared his plate from the 2024 presidential race. This isn't just a missing appetizer, it's a main course that's suddenly gone cold, right before the Iowa caucus feast. But the table's set for more than just empty chairs. Christie's departure is like a sudden shift in the menu, leaving a gap in the buffet line that others are eager to fill. It's a spicy mix of strategy and surprise, with Christie's hot mic moment adding an extra kick to the recipe. As we digest this political shakeup, keep your napkins ready. Why? Because by the end of this report, you'll understand why this buffet isn't just about who's dining and who's dashed. It's about what this means for the taste buds of every American voter. Stay with us for a report that promises to be as flavorful as it is filling. Now, folks, before we dive deeper into tonight's game-changing political report, let's talk about a different kind of change, the kind that hits your pocket. Just like Christie's unexpected exit from the race, we're all facing surprising spikes in our heating bills this winter. They've soared to the highest in over a decade, the average cost a whopping $1,200, up over 17%, and it's 35.7% higher than 2 winters ago. That's why I swear by this incredible little device. It's a portable heater. It's my personal strategy against these soaring costs, transforming any chilly room into a cozy retreat. It's a small move with big savings, much like the strategic plays in our political arena. Don't let those utility companies win. Grab this little heater at 55% off at getwarmnow.com. Remember, it's not just a heater, it's your shield against unnecessary expenses. Now let's get into the news here. In a surprising turn of events that has sent shockwaves through the Republican Party, Christie, former governor of New Jersey, announced his withdrawal from the 2024 presidential race. The news broke at an event in New Hampshire where Christie candidly declared, "It's clear to me tonight that there isn't a path for me to win the nomination, which is why I'm suspending my campaign." The statement not only marked the end of Christie's presidential aspirations, but also signaled a significant shift in the GOP primary landscape. His decision to bow out before the Iowa caucus throws the race wide open, particularly in New Hampshire, where he'd been carving out a space among anti-Trump Republican voters. His departure could significantly boost Donald Trump's chances, as Christie was seen as a direct competitor for the same moderate Republican base. Take a look.
And it's clear to me tonight that there isn't a path for me to win the nomination, which is why I'm suspending my campaign tonight for President of the United States. I know, and I can see it from some of the faces here, that I'm disappointing some people by doing this. People who believe in our message and believe in what we've been doing. I also know, though, it's the right thing for me to do. Because I want to promise you this. I am going to make sure that in no way do I enable Donald Trump to ever be president of the United States again.
We're not really worried about you, Chris. But the drama didn't end with Christie's exit announcement and a hot mic moment that has since gone viral. Christie was caught making a bold prediction about Nikki Haley, another prominent GOP candidate. He was overheard saying that Haley would get smoked in a comment that stirred up the political pot and added a layer of intrigue to an already tumultuous race. Listen to this.
In places like that.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Well, when you give land to China and places like that.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Yeah,
I mean, look, she spent $68 million so far, just on TV. Spent $68 million so far, $59 million by DeSantis, and we spent 12. I mean, who's punching above their weight and who's getting a return on their investment, you know? And she's going to get smoked, and you and I both know it. She's not up to this.
She hasn't even been
And she's still 20 points behind Trump in New Hampshire, right?
Yeah.
And,
Oh, yeah.
And he's still going to carry Iowa, right?
Yes. Always. I talked to DeSantis called me, petrified that I would.
He's probably getting out after Iowa.
Well,
He's going to probably get out after Iowa. Trump, never one to shy away from voicing his opinions, quickly seized on Christie's departure and the hot mic incident in a post on Truth Social. He wryly commented on Christie's prediction about Haley while also taking the opportunity to reinforce his own standing in the race. Trump's reaction is a classic example of his ability to turn any political development to his advantage, using Christie's exit and the ensuing drama to underscore his dominance in the GOP primary. And here, Christie's dropping out of the race today. I might even get to like him again. Anyway, he was caught on a hot mic making a truthful statement. She's going to get smoked. You and I both know it. She's not up to this. Trump also addressed Christie's departure from the presidential primary during the Fox News town hall. Watch this.
Christie was in, and he got a hot mic I heard about. I thought actually the bigger story wasn't the fact that he dropped out. Nobody cared too much about that. But he had a hot mic where he was talking to somebody about the weather, and he happened to say that she doesn't have what it takes. She'll be creamed in the election. And I mean, I know her very well, and I happen to believe that Christie is right. That's one of the few things he's been right about, actually.
So you don't think it changes the dynamic much?
I don't know if it does or not. Look, we're winning tremendously here. I think we're 24 points up. I brought some polls if you want to see them, just in case. But I think we're 25 points up. But New Hampshire's interesting. It's a great place, a great state, unbelievable people. But they allow independents and Democrats to vote in the Republican primary. You say, what's that all about? So it's a little bit false in that regard. But even with that, I think we'll win.
Christie's withdrawal and the subsequent fallout bring into sharp focus the current state of the Republican primary. With Christie out, the field narrows and the dynamics shift significantly. Nikki Haley, who was already making strides in New Hampshire, might find an opening to consolidate the moderate Republican vote. However, Christie's parting shot at her could also be a double-edged sword, potentially galvanizing her supporters while also drawing attention to the challenges that she faces. Meanwhile, Trump's position appears to be strengthening. Recent polls, including the Economist YouGov poll, indicate a strong belief among voters that Trump would reclaim the White House if he were to win the GOP nomination. The sentiment is a testament to Trump's enduring appeal within the party and his ability to mobilize his base. The GOP race now seems to be coalescing around a few key figures: Trump, Haley, and Ron DeSantis. Each candidate brings a unique approach and appeal to the table, and Christie's exit is likely to catalyze further shifts in their strategies and support bases. Christie's campaign had been notable for its direct attacks on Trump. He positioned himself as a vocal critic of the former president, seeking to offer an alternative vision for the GOP. However, his struggle to gain traction in the polls and his ultimate decision to withdraw highlights the challenges faced by candidates who choose to directly confront Trump within the party. With the Iowa caucuses and other key primaries on the horizon, the Republican field is entering a critical phase. Candidates will be vying to capture not just Christie's former supporters, but also to sway undecided voters and those who may be reconsidering their choices in light of recent developments. The drama of the GOP race is far from over as candidates jockey for position and the party grapples with its direction. Voters are left to navigate a rapidly evolving political landscape. Christie's exit, while a closure to his campaign, is just another chapter in the complex and often unpredictable story of the 2024 Republican primary. As we move closer to the Iowa caucuses, the stakes are higher than ever. The remaining candidates must not only articulate their vision for America, but also demonstrate their ability to unite a party marked by deep divisions and contrasting ideologies. In this high-stakes political environment, the road to the GOP nomination is fraught with challenges and opportunities. The candidates must navigate a delicate balance of appealing to the party's base while also reaching out to the broader electorate. Christie's exit serves as a reminder of the volatility of a race and the importance of strategic political maneuvering. Looking ahead, the GOP primary is set to be a battleground of ideas, personalities, and visions for the future of the party and the country. The twists and turns of the race, exemplified by Christie's sudden withdrawal and the fallout that followed, underscore the unpredictable nature of politics and the importance of staying attuned to the shifting sands of public opinion and party dynamics. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. Don't miss out on more insights and analysis. Up next is my final thought. As the 2024 GOP political buffet reshuffles its menu with Christie's departure, we're left to ponder the flavors left on the table. Christie's exit, akin to a popular dish being removed from an all-you-can-eat spread, leaves a noticeable gap. While other candidates are like varied courses vying for attention, none seems to possess the same full-bodied flavor or the ability to satisfy the diverse appetite of the Republican base as effectively as Donald Trump. This shift in the political feast is more than just a change in taste. It's a signal to the GOP diners that the buffet requires a dish with a unique blend of appeal and substance. Trump, with his robust and enduring base, seems to be the only one capable of filling this newly created void. As we approach the next course of this election season, it's clear the GOP's success in 2024 may very well depend on finding the right recipe to unify and energize its guests at the grand political banquet.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And
If you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.